wasn't talking to you.
Quite often when Jesus refers to his disciples, he's not just referring to the 12 around him. He's referring to his disciples down the ages. I believe he is referring to me.
Okay. And quite often when Jesus spoke to his 12 disciples, he was speaking to his 12 disciples.
No, I believe everything Jesus...
How do you know?
No, I believe that everything
How
Jesus...
do you know when he was talking to his disciples and when he wasn't?
I believe that everything Jesus said to his disciples can be spoken to me now and has absolute relevance to me now.
Really?
Yes. All of his parables, all of his sayings, I believe they contain the truth of God for me to follow and learn about now.
Really?
Yes.
You follow the teachings of Jesus?
I fail.
Which teaching of Jesus do you follow?
I follow the teachings of Jesus.
What did he teach?
To love one another, to worship God, to honour your father and mother.
Moses taught. What did Jesus do?
When Jesus came along, he was not the Messiah people had been expecting. They were not expecting someone to come along.
Why not?
Because at that time they were expecting the Messiah to be some sort of military unit.
Why were they expecting that?
Because they'd misinterpreted parts of the Old Testament.
Why do you think that?
Because when you read the New Testament in the light of Jesus, it's so clear that it's pointing to him.
So when it's talking about, so who's the warrior spoken about in the Old Testament? Who's going to come? That Jesus didn't do.
I believe that these more military verses will be referring to the end of time, Jesus' second coming.
Why?
Because that's when Jesus is going to properly return and have a last judgment.
And do what?
And will be this great dividing of people between the people going up to heaven and those who will not accept Jesus.
You're saying Jesus is going to slaughter everyone.
I don't think he's going to slaughter.
Man, your Bible says he don't.
I think he's
What does Jesus say?
I believe in hell.
Oh, okay. You believe every word of Jesus, yes? So let's just nail that particular point, and you can't hide behind it. Right? What does Jesus say to those who don't hear your voice? When you go speaking to them, what does Jesus say? Wipe your dust from your feet, and then what does he say? Because I never hear Christians quote this, you see. Whenever they're in an argument and they're getting defeated, and this is not referring to you, they always say, wash the dust from your feet and walk away. Because of what Jesus said to do, yes? And then Jesus says, because the fate of that person or that town on the day of judgment will be nothing compared to what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yes, but
So we know what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yes.
And Jesus said what's going to happen to those people who won't hear you preach about war, yeah, their fate will be worse than that.
Yes, but as a Christian, I don't believe death is the end. I don't believe they're going to be wiped out of existence.
You believe Jesus when he speaks, yes? So when Jesus says that the fate of these people, like say you come to me preaching Christianity, and I reject the idea of Christianity, and when Jesus returns, my fate is going to be worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. So
sadly, I do believe that.
Yeah. So basically, Jesus is going to kill everyone.
Yes, but death is not the end.
No, but he's going to kill physically everyone, yeah?
Well, in the second coming, everybody's going to leave the earth.
So I don't want to keep jumping points, but you keep bringing them up, so I like to go nuance into each one. So now,
Sorry.
So now, when Jesus kills everybody who doesn't believe this, right? And you said that's not the end. What happens to them after that?
Well, you're an Abrahamic monotheist.
No, I'm asking you.
Me. You believe. Yeah, but you're an Abrahamic monotheist, and we don't believe that death is the end. We believe that part of the person lives on.
Yeah, but you believe that if you don't believe Jesus is your saviour, you're going to hell.
Yes.
So what you're basically saying now is whoever doesn't accept Jesus is going to be brutally butchered whilst they're living, yeah? And in their second existence, we're going to be in hell. That's what Christianity teaches. Peace and love.
It's only fair if you reject...
So this man...
No. If you reject the creator of the universe, it's only fair that you don't get to spend eternity with him.
No, but I don't reject the creator of the universe.
I believe that you do. If you don't accept Jesus, I believe you're rejecting the creator of the universe.
No, I reject your book that tells you that Jesus is the creator of the universe. That's what I reject. And I'll give you reasons why I reject it.
Yes, and I believe you're wrong in rejecting that.
Well, if you can't. I've proven this contains forgery. How can you say I'm wrong? So you'd rather accept what a forged book tells you. I'd rather reject a forged book.
I don't believe it's a forged book. And you are dodging my question about Quran as well.
Well, no, I like to stay on point.
Yeah, and dodging
Wasn't you the one that said I'm a convinced Christian?
I am a convinced Christian.
Yeah, but I don't see what you're convinced by. You're convinced by a forged book, basically.
No, I'm not.
And a promise of paradise. That's what you're convinced by.
No, I'm not.
Yes, it is.
No, I'm not. Yes, Steve.
Could you be a convinced Christian without this book?
Could you be a convinced Muslim without Quran? That's basically what you're asking me.
We believe in the Old Testament, but we don't believe as a Muslim as the New Testament.
Could you?
course I couldn't.
Okay,
But you couldn't
I-
be a convinced Muslim about the Quran, so it's a pointless question.
I could be convinced of a creator of the heavens and earth without the Quran. I can be. I can't be convinced that God is divided in three persons, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, which are co-equal. Without this.
No, you can't.
No, I can't. I can't believe Jesus resurrected from the dead. Without this.
No, but we touched on this at the start.
Right, so the point is very simple.
That people believed in that about the Bible.
The point is this. Your whole conviction is based on that forged book. Simple.
Yes, but the Quran
As long as you accept that.
The Quran is one of the pillars of Islam, which is much weaker than the Bible as a pillar of Christianity.
Okay.
Both are books.
Right, let me deal with that.
No.
No. You put the Quran on trial, I'm going to bring the
Can I
Quran
just say
to
one thing? Both Christianity and Islam. Christianity is based on Jesus and the Bible. I believe I would say the Quran is based on Muhammad and the Quran. Both our religions rest on these two pillars, and the two pillars of Christianity are far more solid than the two pillars of Islam.
Right. Have you read the Quran?
I've read various books. I've never read the whole thing.
Have you read it? So you're judging a book you haven't read, first of all. How can you judge a book you've not read?
Because I've read some literature about it.
Right. You've read what Nabil Qureshi said about it.
And watched
Do you believe Nabil Qureshi was a Muslim? Why?
because he claims to have been a Muslim. So
Do you believe Jehovah's Witnesses are Christians?
no, they don't.
Do you believe Mormons are Christians? Right. I don't believe Qadianis, Ahmadiyas are Muslims because of they believe a prophet after Muhammad. Okay. Right? So so just as you believe, the way you look at a Mormon or a Jehovah's Witness is the same way we look at Qadianis and Ahmadiyas. Yeah? Nice people, whatever. But I don't see it as Islam because of the prophet after Muhammad.
Okay.
All right.
But that doesn't negate, that doesn't negate criticisms that can come
No,
up.
but can he claim to be a Muslim if he was an Ahmadiyya Qadiani?
If you say no, then I'll take it.
Right, so he lied. Because he knows he's lying. Because he knows it's not accepted by Orthodox Islam, what his belief
He
was.
does make clear in the start of his book that he was part of a minor sect of Islam.
No, it's not a sect of Islam. It's outside of Islam. It's not a sect. A sect is different ideas and views and points. This is completely out of the fold. Anyone says the messenger after Muhammad sallallahu out of Islam. You can't claim to be a Muslim in that. Yeah? Shia can still claim to it through bits and pieces, but when you say a prophet after Muhammad sallallahu it's nullified. Yeah? So just the way you reject Jehovah's Witnesses and such, we reject Qadianis and such. Yeah? So he knows that, yet he lied pretending he was ex-Muslim, like as if he'd been convinced by the truth, as if he was some practicing Muslim. Right? Anyway, is it by the Bible? Okay. So we've agreed this is a forged book. Now you made a...
No, we haven't, but we'll move on.
Oh, sorry. Would you accept if a book contains forged verses?
Can we
No, because I have established our point and we continue, or if you don't accept the point, we'll question why you don't accept the point. So if a book contains forgery, would you not say that book contains forgery? Forged book then, isn't it?
Doesn't mean the whole thing is forged.
Well, you ought to know what is and what isn't. How do you know what is and what isn't?
We've been over this point and we've agreed to disagree on it.
We haven't been over the point. We've established that it contains forgery, which we accept. John 157, 16th century.
All Christians believe the Bible contains some bits of forgery. That does not mean all of it is forged.
No,
Anyway,
what it means is your whole conviction of Jesus dying for your sin
But there's so many different
is
versions.
based on this book.
There's so many different versions of the Quran as well.
No.
No, never.
Please don't even. You're not in a position to go to that particular topic. You're not.
I'm never.
You're really not. Yeah. You want to talk about dialects and words and haruf. You don't want to go there. Yeah.
It's all the same.
This J. Smith 26 Quran nonsense is exactly what I said. It is nonsense. Yeah. Go
You
online.
can't just claim something's nonsense without giving evidence.
Okay. Everybody here, go online. Go Google. Everyone's got Google. 26 Qurans refuted. Go watch it, and then you question whether it is 26 Qurans. And then first understand what Muslims mean when we say there's only one Quran. Understand that principle first. Yeah, and then you can move on. Learn about the dialects and how people are reciting in different modes. Yeah, it's very, very technical. And no disrespect, Liz, you ain't ready to go there.
No, I'm not.
So don't worry about that. So don't try and throw that red herring in right now. Okay. You said the Quran contains, what was the word you used? Something abomination. What word?
I didn't say abomination. I
You
said
did. Demonstrable abomination.
No, I said demonstrable falsehoods.
No, you said demonstrable. Did you say abomination?
I didn't say abomination.
Okay. Give me one example of falsity in the Quran.
The scientific description of how the fetus falls in love is wrong.
Right.
Sorry.
Science
I know, I'm trying to look as well.
is just a method of understanding. Yeah?
It's a way of trying to understand what goes on in the world.
Right. The Quran is not claimed to be rocket science.
It's the word of God. It's expected to get science correct. It's expected to say things which
I
are
didn't know you
right.
were standing
It's
behind
about scientific methods which are wrong.
Oh my God, you're going back to this.
No one does.
Do you believe the universe, this Earth is only 4,000 years old, 6,000 years old?
They've never claimed anyone specifically in the Bible.
How old do you believe the Earth is according to the Bible?
I'm not.
Well, according to the Bible. This is your book, you did this by this.
The Bible doesn't make a specific claim.
Yes, it does. It does generation.
Yes, but you have to work that out. It's not a specific
Yeah, and what's the
claim spelled out
calculation?
in the Bible.
6,000 years? Right, do we believe dinosaurs exist? Yes. At the time of man? No. When did they exist?
I'm not sure.
The Earth is only 6,000 years old. So if the Earth is only 6,000 years old, then dinosaurs exist.
I don't believe the Earth is 6,000 years
But
old.
the Bible says it is.
Not specifically in a single sentence. You're deflecting.
No,
away-
I'm- no.
You are deflecting.
I'm doing what you
away-
did.
No, you are
I'm doing
deflecting
what you
away
did.
from this thing of the Quran because you
No,
can't answer it.
I'll
and
answer the
taking
Quran.
something in the
I'll answer the
Bible.
Quran. No. The only reason they did that because you said the Quran is scientifically wrong as if the Bible is scientifically correct. So I'm questioning that. Yeah? Because we still have consistency. Yeah? Because you use a comparison that I've not mentioned about science. I didn't mention science in the Bible, did I? Right? Now you're trying to refute the Quran with science when I didn't mention science, so it's not fair. So first we have to see if this is scientifically
Why
correct.
do you keep saying we have to address the Bible first? Why wouldn't you address
Because
the
you're the one who
use of
stood
Quran?
there and said, I'm a convinced Christian. And I said, okay, I'll question your conviction. You keep saying I am a Christian. Well, you need to use intellect rather than emotion.
I just think it's unfair for you to question Christianity when you don't seem to want to be able to question Islam. Everything you're saying about Islam, you're trying to accept it. You're not seeming to accept it. One might want to question it.
How does me talking about Islam question you about being a convinced Christian?
It doesn't. I'm just trying to get you to
Right,
apply the
doesn't,
same
doesn't.
standards of criticism you apply to Christianity to Islam.
Well, this is what you're doing. You're asking me to use a topic that does nothing to do with the subject.
I'm asking you to be fair in your application of the evidence and your
No. What we're doing, we are putting the Bible on trial. Because the way this you're only a convinced Christian because of this book and no other reason. Now I want to question why you're so convinced by it. And right now, we've conceded it contains forged verses. I've shown you Matthew 19:25 is also probably a forgery, which you accept, which you're not told it is. Yeah? So now we have no gospel saying baptize on the nation of the Father, Son and Holy Spirit. We have no idea of a Trinity.
That doesn't challenge any of the
No.
views
Anyway,
of Christianity.
let's go back to what we're saying. So you believe dinosaurs existed? Yes or no? Yes. You and
I haven't read the article, but I've seen many articles explaining where you can see dinosaurs in the Bible.
Now, I've just used the method that you use to understand the Bible, right? Because the method you use to understand the Trinity, you take a piece from here, piece from here, piece from here, piece from here, and you put it all together and say that means the Trinity, yes? Right. All I did about understanding the age of the earth, and Christians have done, is to take a piece from here, the age of here, the who's here, generation here, and I come to the conclusion 6,000 years ago.
Yes, but nowhere in the Bible does a statement doesn't make a scientific claim that that's the age of the earth.
Right. But according to the genealogies, it can't be more than that.
We don't know the exact genealogies between some
Well,
parts of the
you either
old.
believe what this says or you don't.
No, between some parts of the old and the new. We don't know if
What do you
we don't know
mean?
the exact gaps between all of that.
Okay, according to mainstream Christianity, you like to quote majority scholars and such, what do you about the consensus? Right, the consensus according to the teaching of Christianity, the earth is 6,000 years old.
That's not stated.
So you're convinced that this book tells you the earth is 6,000 years old?
You are comparing something which is not directly stated in the Bible with something which is directly stated in the Quran. I am giving you something which is directly stated in the Quran, which you have failed to respond to.
let's first
And you
respond
are
to
taking
this.
something
No,
which
no.
is
Well, no.
can be inferred from the Bible.
No, because you use consensus. You use consensus of the Christians. I can use consensus of the Christians, because that's your standard. So the consensus of the Christians is the earth is 6,000 years old. Now, my question to you is this: do you believe dinosaurs existed 6,000 years ago?
It depends on a matter of interpretation. Some people would take some of the bits of Genesis and say that they are a
How
more
old do you believe the Earth is?
metaphorical and poetic description. I
Okay,
would
yeah.
probably go for it being about 13.7 billion.
What?
Sort of scientific consensus is about 13.7 billion.
That's the unit. I'm on it.
Oh, right, sorry, it's about 4.5.
So you go against what the Bible says.
No, because the Bible does not anywhere literally state that.
So you're telling me the genealogies in this Bible can stretch 13.3 billion years?
And 4.5.
Or 4.5 billion years? You're saying those genealogies are 4.5 billion years apart?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Alright, what are you saying?
Who says that humans were there 4.5 billion years ago? That's not what I'm saying.
No, the earth was created then, wasn't it? Adam was put on the earth, and after Adam was Cain and Abel,
Yes, but it is possible to interpret Genesis as being a more poetic and metaphorical.
So when the earth, so what you're saying to me is when the earth was created, yeah, Adam wasn't created at the same time.
we know that Adam was created on the 6th day, and it's possible not to take the 6th day. I personally, many Christians will disagree with me, but I personally don't take the 6 days completely literally.
Liz, I'm not interested in what your opinion is. I'm interested in the consensus of the Christians. Because that's your standard.
And this is a topic of immense debate.
What's your standard?
I was at a conference yesterday full of Christians who agreed with me and didn't follow for 6,000 years. It varies.
But consensus, you said. You use the word consensus as your standard.
I did use the word consensus.
Right, so why are you go against consensus now? Because it doesn't suit your mind. I agree with you.
Where is your evidence that that is the Christian consensus? My personal experience is that Christians are very evenly split on this issue.
I was in a debate with a Christian the other day, moderated debate, and he was clear on camera telling me that dinosaurs went on Noah's Ark. Because that's what you have to accept. Dinosaurs were on Noah's Ark.
I don't know.
Well,
but what I do know.
So go back to the Quran.
But what I do know from my own experience is that the old Earth creationists and the new Earth creationists are very evenly split. So you can't necessarily use consensus.
Let's come to the Quran. You said it's demonstrably untrue.
Parts of it demonstrably untrue.
Give me an example.
I told you one about the fetus.
What does it say?
It says, I think it's the bones form and then the flesh, which is not true.
Okay. First of all, do you know what the word thumma means? So why are you using the Quran then if you don't understand the word?
I'm using a translation.
Okay, what's the word thumma translated?
See the initial Arabic.
Right. So you don't know. And yet you're using this as your evidence.
Is that what the Quran says?
No. The thumma can refer to past, present, or future. It can be simultaneous, it can be prior, it can be after. It can be all three. It isn't an issue. And if you want to go deep into this, because I have a doctor friend who's looked at this, and it's not that you didn't have to refer to the actual physical thing, you're talking about the cells as they start to appear. Yeah? And if you look in that angle, it is correct. But we don't need science to match the Quran. You know that? Because science is transitory. Yeah? Because
yes, but if you've got God, he's not transitory.
No. But the point is this: if I try to say the Quran is a book of science, and look, it matches this and it matches that, then science changes. That means the Quran's wrong, isn't it?
But throughout
science is not my standard. Because science is just yesterday's favourites. Yeah? Simple as
yes,
that.
But not